Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to yet another episode today of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility, new album review day. Lots on the table. We're not going to be able to squeeze much more in today, but you'll get another jam-packed day next Wednesday filled with all sorts of new stuff. I might be able to crank out one more today after this, but I think other than that, that'll be about it. So I think 6 in one day, 6 reviews. That's not too shabby, right? I think it's more than what we normally give you on a Wednesday, but there's just so much to get to. I mean, this is like a busy month. I think this is like the last big push with new releases before the year is up. So over the next like 2 weeks, you'll probably see the bulk of what I do want to talk about, maybe 3, and then probably December is going to be a little light on the new album reviews, but we'll see. I mean, I say that now, but things could change. So here we have the brand new release. It's a live album by Pat Metheny called Side Eye Volume 1 for NYC. Okay, I'm not sure what all that really means, but this was recorded in New York City. So V1.IV, version 1 for NYC, whatever. Let's take a look at this here. So pretty, fairly plain. There's Pat and the 2 players. So who we have here with him in this set. Let me pull out the booklet here so I get all the information correct. So this is basically Pat on guitars, guitar, bass, and orchestrionic, along with James Francis on organ, piano, and synths, and Marcus Gilmore on drums. Recorded September 12th and 13th, 2009 at Sony Hall in New York City. So this is, a couple months before the pandemic hit. Produced by Pat, co-produced by Steve Rodby, recorded, mixed, and mastered by Pete Pardo. So basically the idea behind this is Pat has been interested in recent years with, kind of like when he was a younger jazz musician coming up, he would get kind of taken under the wing of some of the giants in the industry and get to play alongside them as kind of like a learning experience, right? So any up and coming jazz musician would love to play with a legend. Just think back in, going back to the 60s and 70s, all those younger musicians who had the chance to hone their craft and launch their careers alongside guys like Miles Davis or Herbie Hancock or Chick Corea or John McLaughlin or, Benny Goodman or, any Charles Blake, Art Blakey, all those type of guys. I mean, how cool is that, right? To help to be able to launch Tony Williams, another one who had a lot of musicians coming through the ranks of his band. So to be able to kind of pay it forward, bring a young musician or many to kind of jam and record with you in hopes that, that will help their career. So that's kind of Pat's thinking here. He's like, he wants to bring some up and coming younger guys to come and play with him, to kind of help jumpstart their careers, and that's exactly what he's doing with these 2 guys, with James and Marcus. So basically what you have here, like I said, is a live album recorded in New York City. We've got, how many tracks here? I believe we've got like 8 tracks in total. Yeah, 8 tracks in total, of which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 8 are brand new pieces. Kind of recorded and arranged by this lineup, these 3, and then you've got a couple of Pat Metheny classics. So it starts off with It Starts When We Disappear, which is almost 14 minutes in total. Brand new track, really good. Good little, there's a nice melodic sense to it. There's some cool improvisation. Pat, as always, mesmerizes on guitar, but some really nice keyboards and drums going on this track. I mean, these 3 are working really, really well together. Excuse me. Next, we get Better Days Ahead, which is one of the classic tracks from his Letter from Home album. Very well done. From there, you got Timeline, another new piece, just over 7 minutes long. From there, we go into perhaps my favorite Pat Metheny song of all time, Bright Side's Life, the title track to that great debut album, way back when, done wonderfully, I might add here too. And what's interesting is the original Bright Side's Life, of course, had Jaco Pastorius on bass. So here we don't have the bass, so they have to make their way through this track and bring some different elements to the table, and they do a really, really nice job, because I think the Pat's guitar melodies on that song are absolutely gorgeous. From there, you've got another new track called Lodger, which is really different. It's kind of bluesy, and it's got Pat playing some really aggressive guitar on there, which kind of to me sounds a little like Hendrix meets like Leslie West, Right, I'm hearing like little bits of theme from Imaginary Western in there, and I hear some kind of definite Hendrixisms going on there. Very different. Slots into this set really nice. It's right in the middle, which is kind of cool. Then you've got track number 6, which is Cirebon, which also is from the Bright Size Life album. Really good rendition of that. Then you've got Turnaround, which is another new track. It's got lots of blowing from the guys on it. So lots of soloing in this song, specifically some really cool drum solos going throughout this, but they're not really lengthy. He does some nice cool little fills like for like 20-30 seconds, and then the rest of the band comes in. Very, very cool. And then the last track, another long one, so the whole album is bookended by some long tracks, is Zenith Blue, another brand new track. Some really nice liquidy, just wonderfully melodic guitar solos from Pat on this, and what a tone. He's just, I always love Pat's tone. It's just so different from anybody else. So yeah, so I'm digging this. Side Eye NYC V1.IV, Pat Metheny doing the Side Eye project, bringing some young guys to the forefront with him. And this is like, I guess, going to be something different that he's going to do on the side, in addition to the Pat Metheny group normal stuff that he does. So pretty cool. I'm actually going to see Pat in like 2 weeks. Right? Is it 2 weeks? Or is it actually it's a week and a half? Wow, it's coming up real quick. So, and I've never seen Pat Metheny live. I've always wanted to, so I'm pretty excited about that. So it's kind of cool to get this and get geared up for that. So there you have it. Side Eye NYC, check it out. New one from Pat Metheny. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell. You've got the link to our merch page below for channel donations, as well as the link to our other way around. Link to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations. Link to our merch page to pick up, of course, Sea of Tranquility swag. Got the olds, folks. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll crank out one more of these today, and we'll see you tonight, because tonight we've got the Guitarist Corner. We're going to be talking about some of those guitar-based albums that just absolutely changed our lives. That's what's coming up tonight, so stay tuned for that. And a lot more here on the channel. I am Pete Pardo. See you real soon. Bye-bye.